Yesterday I visited Newport at an art exhibition about the Chartist uprising in 1839. It started me thinking about how close this country came to revolution and how hard fought for the right to vote was and is. This poem is called We Couldn't Vote. 1836, just a date to contemplate. Davy Crockett arrived in Texas, and Darwin pre-Nexus arrives in Sydney. Wagner performs in Mardenburg, and you and me, we couldn't vote. In 1836, civil marriage entered the matrix, and Darwin returned to evolve, then turn scientific thinking upon its head. Crapper was born, growing relief with toilet seats, and you and me, we couldn't vote. In 1836, that's only 150 years ago, the first Grand National was running, way to go. World's first Grand Railway terminus, Liverpool Lime Street, what a feat to beat, opened, and you and me, we couldn't vote. England had disquiet not about Brexit, but improving workhouses when they amended the Poor Law Act of 1834, so your ancestors were locked in like never before. And you and me, we couldn't vote. Mrs. Beeton was only just born to cook the books. Take a look. Joseph Rowntree, sweet chap, a babe in arms, think about that. And the London Greenwich line opened on time, and you and me, we couldn't vote. We couldn't vote, so take note. Chartists set out, ordinary folk like me and like you, six simple demands, 6 simple requests. And you and me, we couldn't vote. The top 3% ran this country. Sound familiar? Placing a petition could certainly kill you. Over 6 simple requests. City folk, rural countryside, despite 1.25 million signed, denied. And you and me, we couldn't vote. Our ancestors forlorn fought for reform. We hear women cry out about the suffragettes, but forget about universal suffrage. Votes for all, rich and poor, forget it. Still we couldn't vote. They fought so that selection for election didn't require a man to have land, and that MPs' constituencies had equality. MPs paid so poor could access power's tower. And still we couldn't vote. Across Europe, as we all starved, 50 countries, Paris to Prague, rose up and demanded suffrage for all, most via violence, revolution, civil war. But here we couldn't vote. Revolution formatted clouds of discontent, threatening, dire fears appeared, loss of control. Lord Grey sold his soul to give voting a go. Yet voting for all was not seen until 1918. Within social memory, less than a century, now we could vote. We gain the right to hold insight into our lives, how we work, how our children are raised, and what's good about us and what's praised. To march on the streets without being shot, having opinions on Facebook and all that sort of stuff, we today take for granted. A life that's pleasant and even-handed, now we could vote. Now as time passes, social memory sits and eats grass. But whatever you do, stop grazing. Being able to vote is amazing. People died so we could have pride. Don't waste it. Don't laze inside. Get yourself out and vote. With thanks to the artists Barry and Glyn and Dylan Moore and the people of Newport for their exhibition in the footsteps, Loss and Contributions at St Willis Cathedral, Newport. And the people who gave their lives so I could stand here today and have the freedom to make this video and you have the freedom to watch it. If you are watching this, please consider visiting Newport and the St Willis Cathedral, and whatever you do, don't let anybody persuade you not to vote. If you want to register to vote and you're in the UK, then you can get on the .gov website. Just look up register to vote. If you rent, get yourself registered. If you've just moved recently, check that you're registered. And if you're homeless, get yourself some status, have a vote. On top of that, of course, the other thing is it would be really pleasing if you subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.